If you tuned in yesterday, you might have caught that I was going to be looking over Journey Together today, which is exactly what we'll be doing. And if you didn't tune in yesterday, you should have. I post 7 days a week, folks. So be a part of the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. That gets you one step closer to our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Giving away an ETB to one lucky winner, and we're giving away 5 Pokemon mystery card lots. That's right. All you got to do, make sure you're part of the channel. The obvious steps, do it. Yes, but also an additional comment on this video here. That's the one where you need to do a comment so that way it's all compiled in one place and I can find the winners when the time comes, hopefully soon. 5,000 subscribers. Let's do this. And let's dive in. We have Scarlet and Violet Journey Together, Pokemon's newest set on the horizon, coming out, what, March something 10th? I don't know. March, I believe. I can't remember the date specifically. 28 rings a bell? I don't know. I'm making it up now. I'm just guessing. March. March feels good. Let's go with March. I think it's coming out in March. How many times can I say this? Journey Together. The pull rates are probably going to be the same as what we've been seeing. However, they're going to feel better because there's fewer of the hit cards. Does that make sense? Fewer illustration rares and special illustration rares, but the frequency will be the same. Therefore, pulling a specific card will become easier. That's how it maths out, all right? Let's take a quick walk through the set here very quick because I don't really want to waste a lot of time today. We have all of our grass type here, a couple different EX, just one. This may not be a complete set list, but it is getting a lot closer to complete. Smaller set, if I recall correctly, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 170, 180 cards, something like that. I don't know. And then you get your secret rares and things. So shouldn't be too crazy. Shouldn't be too crazy of a set. But we'll have to see where this actually lands. It's interesting when like the artwork kind of all fits together and then bam, you know, just a Voltorb looks a lot different. All right. And just a few of them kind of stand out and looking very different, disordered from the set, really. I think this is going to be the trainer set, but is it really going to be that much further from what we had in the trainer galleries in the Sword and Shield era? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's that more evolved. The fact that we have the little addition on some of the cards of the trainers, okay, I get that. That's fine. This is getting us back to that Gym Heroes look and feel, and maybe even a little bit of the mechanics. I'm not certain. However, I don't know if they went far enough. Is there anything in this main portion of the set that everybody's like, oh my gosh, I got to get that? I don't think that's a draw. I don't think anyone is leaning that way, which I understand. In modern Pokemon cards, we're not really in the main set that we're all excited about and having a specific card. And every once in a while, the artwork might stand out and look a little bit more interesting. That's fine and everything, but it's not the big draw. That's not what's really bringing you into the set, although that looks pretty wicked right there. All right. You have the hit cards, the illustration rares. We only have this kind of revealing in Japanese right now, so that's what these are going to be reflected from. A lot of speculation about what lands where. Some might be cut, some might be coming as a promo, all sorts of things. But here are the proposed illustration rares that we should be seeing in this coming set, and only a couple of them are featuring a trainer. We got a few right here. Is that it for us? There's one. Okay. All right. Not all of them. Not all of them have trainers involved, although I do have a few pulled out that I want to take a little bit closer look at here. We have the Meowth, which looks awesome. Finally, Meowth getting some real love for a change. I think this will actually be kind of cool to get a hold of. Whether you pull it or it's just on the secondary market, hopefully this price point shouldn't get too out of control. It should be, I believe, very similar to Stellar Crown as far as what amount of hits per category exist. So with that, price point shouldn't be outrageous. I don't know if there's any specific cards, that Noibat's pretty cute, that are going to be pushing the envelope really far with some artwork that's going to stand out. Or even when we incorporate the trainers, I don't think it's going to be crazy. Maybe this Articuno will have a little bit of hype to it because it's one of the original legendary birds. Okay, fine. I do like that. I mean, just being a Kanto kid myself, it's definitely easier to kind of lean into this and find that it's a little bit more appealing. And also the design of it is now got a little bit of this like Prismatic Evolutions flair, that it's not too crazy, a lot of design work rather than landscaping really shown through here. So that one could be interesting. This Wailord here is massive, or at least you get that grand feeling, especially with the ship on top. It's a single sail. It's probably, what, a 17-footer? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I have no clue how ships work, but I'm just saying it's the appearance of massive, and then maybe it's not. I don't know. It's a big Pokemon. It's the biggest Pokemon. So fun little way of doing that, just peeking out with that creepy smile. We have some of the, let's go back to the main set here so we can just pull them out here. So these are going to be our full arts here. Again, we have some trainers that look like they are visiting from the past or something. What is this weird glowy effect that they're not really there? They're a footnote to the Pokemon. That's fine. Maybe. That's fine that they're like a footnote to the Pokemon, but it kind of looks like Clefairy's performing a eulogy. Like, yeah, she's dead. I don't know why he's waving like that. It's creepy. These are a little creepy. I don't know if I like that look. That's a little weird. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or if that's how we're going to go. A few trainers. Is this Brock coming back? All right. Let's get Brock back here. Why is there just a random one Brock here? Special illustration rares. We got a few here. They're alive. Okay, we do have them here showing through, but this is it. There are 6. There are only 6. So it shouldn't be as difficult to pull them. If the pull rate is going to be like 1 in every 2 booster boxes, okay, so 12 booster boxes should theoretically get you the full set of 6. Of course, pulling duplicates can happen. Getting one every 2 booster boxes is not going to be guaranteed. But this feels weird because it seems like they had this idea to incorporate the trainers, bring them in, add them close to their Pokemon, make a good story, and then they wanted this guy, Salamence, and this Volcanion, I guess is what they're called, right? So, like, that looks cool. That's pretty. I think they could have done few things a little differently. I'm not going to really dive into it right now. We'll do that later on when we actually get a better reveal and know how it's going to go. As far as artwork, these kind of seem a little simple and straightforward and trainer gallery-esque. Yes, the texture will add a lot to it. The rarity of it might help. I'm not excited. I'm not impressed, which is a good thing, because 3 months ago, I was like, I want 20 ETBs of Prismatic Evolutions, and I want 10 ETBs of Journey Together, and I want 6 booster boxes of Journey Together. I want all these great. I'm gonna stack my collection. My inventory is gonna be huge for me. For me, those would be big numbers. All right. I know some other people are like, yeah, dude, that's not a lot, and it isn't for many, but for me, that'd be a lot, because usually I'm like 2 booster boxes, yay. That's more than I can be happy with. I guess that's enough for my little methodical budgeting along the way practice. So, okay, but now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go deep into it. And some of the prices I'm seeing on this set already, I'm like, guys, you're trying to ride this hyped wave, but I'm not excited for it. They need to catch up on some printing already with Prismatic Evolutions. So if I can't get this on pre-order, if I can't obtain it right now, within the next 6 months, booster boxes shouldn't be tipping up higher. They should be getting a little bit easier, because I don't know if we'll be riding a big wave 6 months from now. I don't know if Pokemon is going to be maintaining this hype. Prismatic Evolutions is not an anomaly on hype, but it definitely pushed us to a level we aren't used to all the time. 2020, 2021 especially really pushed into this envelope, and we're seeing like higher ratings of searches for Pokemon and certain Pokemon sets right now than we were back then. So it is bigger. It's gotten crazier. There's more people than ever involved in the hobby. But it's not going to sustain like this forever. All those scalpers who were trying to make a quick buck, they're either going to do it and then they're going to start seeing that it's not as profitable and they'll get out, or they're going to keep trying for it and they're going to get in trouble. It's not going to work out. So it's either going to work a little bit and then they fade, or it's not going to work and then they fade. Either way, scalpers' life cycle is pretty short. This does not fit into the set or the style of artwork or the concept of Journey Together. This feels like they had some leftovers in the back. we have some great designs in the back. Let's just throw texture. Yeah, just throw it in there. That'll be great. People will do that. People will be into that. Let's do it right after Prismatic Evolution so everybody thinks it's just crazy amazing. Yikes. This ends Zorora. This is what we should see in the ETB promo, and then the Pokemon Center stamped one should be similar. Obviously, having that stamp, that's what I think we're going to expect here for ends Zorora. That'll be the Pokemon Center stamp exclusive and the ETB promo without the stamp. So that's what we should expect there. Our ends Reshiram, right? This one is going to be with the enhanced booster box, which at first it looked like that was only available on Pokemon Center. Enhanced booster box. It's come out since then that every booster box should come with this promo included. So these will be relatively easy to get a hold of. They will be as easy as a booster box to get a hold of, okay? And when you go through the packs and everything, if people are finding they're not getting the cards they want, they're not making the pulls they want, they're not getting the profit they want, they might sell off these promos a little bit more easily because, 6 booster boxes looking on the hunt is different than 6 promos coming off of it. So they don't need all those promos. They're probably going to do a case and then sell off 4 of these or whatever. So they'll be more available than a booster box even when it's all said and done, because not everybody's going to hold these the way they'll hold a booster box if they're ripping packs. They're not going to hold all of them usually. So don't freak out. Don't FOMO. Do not FOMO. Do not have that fear of missing out, because patience is key. I'm looking at pre-order options and I'm like, hey, no. Ooh, no. No. MSRP or better, dude. I am not playing this game. I'm not interested in playing this game. I'm not going to feed into the scalper market. I'm not going to contribute to the craziness. Things will happen. And if I really do, the hype is insane and I totally miss the mark, I'll live. My life will still go on. And it's not going to ruin me. This is not Evolving Skies. It's not like missing out on it completely is going to be a total miss in the 5-10 year investment journey. It won't be. So cool your jets, calm down. I'm seeing 200, 250 for a booster box out there. No, don't do it. Don't put your money into the product now. Have it set aside, waiting till March comes. Then you finally get it, because a lot of these places won't let you cancel pre-orders. They can cancel on you, but you can't cancel your pre-order. That's 100% fair and totally real. That's how it works. But, make sure you set aside all your cash now. Leave it over there in their store. Let them use that to buy the next allocation, to ramp up for the rocket set. Do you see what's happening here? Don't ride this wave to your destruction. I don't know why I pulled this one out. Looks like he used that sword for nefarious purposes. I don't understand the ghostly figure in the back. This is weird. The gold cards look better because they're actually showing through. Those are kind of neat. I'll take that. We got the promos here, or at least speculated promos. Obviously, we have word on these two already, so we could see these coming out in some sort of collection box, or maybe they're going to be a promo. Well, probably not. I was going to say for the 3-pack blisters, but probably not going to be. I think we already know what those are, but I don't have it in front of me. Doesn't matter. Not a lot of cards. Not a big set. Not a lot to be chasing or go crazy for, which makes it obtainable. It kind of brings it back to basics, that you, the one who wants to rip packs, you, the one who wants to open the cards to have the cooler hits for your decks, you who wants to collect the sealed product, you who enjoy the hobby, the one of 1,000 ways to do so. This one isn't going to be so hyped up that you shouldn't feel like it's possible. So don't give in to that FOMO. It's just not worth it. This will be available. I'm gonna put my chips on this one here and say this one will be available. Maybe not today. Calm down. By March rolling around, we're going to see a lot of stuff. Yeah, there might be a little bit of a line at the door still, because we're still riding that wave of the hype and the craziness. But I think there's going to be more availability in the next 3 to 6 months than you thought, than a lot of you might have thought. And I remember that feeling. I remember in 2021 going, oh my gosh, we're never going to see this again. This is the only option. This is the only time. And I hit the stores, and I was knocking the doors, and I was doing what I got to do. And not fighting people and not being crazy and taking my one little allocation or just my 1 or 2 pieces that I could afford. Not going crazy, but I was out there wanting it, getting it. Got to be there. Yeah, I'm done with that scene. It's not worth it. So a lot of restocks popping up online for Prismatic Evolutions. I took a look at a couple stores. Nothing. Okay, we'll wait for the next week. We'll wait for the next opportunity. We'll wait and see. I'm not in a rush. I'm the farther I get away from it, the more I'm satisfied with the little bit I have and move on. There's not a problem with doing that. So don't feel like you're doing it wrong if you're kind of moving on from it. I'm hearing a lot of people saying they're over prismatic and they're not even interested in the set, or it falls short for them. I think there's a lot of cool cards. It'd be nice if the evolutions were obtainable, but outside of that, it's like, nah, okay. I do understand where they're coming from. Have I belabored the point enough? Have I drilled this all? Don't FOMO. Don't do it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do that. Do that for your chance to win an ETB from me. Maybe it's this Brilliant Stars one here, or 5 Pokemon mystery card lots that I'm giving away. All you got to do is be a part of the channel. I post 7 days a week. If you want more information on the giveaway, it's for the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. I have that in the link in the description below. I have that in the beginning of the video, so you know exactly what to do and where to go. I want you to be able to win these things. So be a part of the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.